Hi Capricorn, this is your mid-September 2018 tarot fix. Thank you so much for checking out the reading. You do already have a September 2018 tarot reading up from me. You can check that out if you haven't yet, because it will probably still apply to the entire month. Most likely. I didn't plan to do mid-month readings until the end of summer inspired me. I felt like I needed to do a reading for everyone that was for the end of summer. Saying goodbye to things at the end of summer. But then I just decided to go ahead with mid-months because it was already the 14th. It was already turning into the 15th. So here we are, finding out how summer does end for you, how Libra season begins after Virgo season ends, of course. And we may even get a peek into how October begins. For Capricorn now, in mid-September 2018. I believe the Six of Pentacles was on the bottom of the deck when I began the reading. No? I saw it for sure. Okay, at the very end of this month, Capricorns, you too are headed toward needing to rest, needing to meditate, needing to rest and meditate in a fashion that shows gratitude for all that you have, for all that you've possibly overcome and come through recently, throughout this month, throughout this season, throughout summer. I say too because Virgo got that as well, Capricorn, and your energies seem to want to blend, I have to say. I hope I haven't addressed you as Virgo yet, but I have almost, because I just did their reading, because they're both Earth energies, but it's more than that. I don't see a Virgo card here, but maybe some of you have significant Virgo in your chart. Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Urges you to seek support as a piece of advice. Let's let you look at this with me. But yeah, I think your urge to seek support, you've recently, in your recent past, probably the beginning of September, the first half, have decided to stand alone in some way, on some issue, on some matter, in some area of your life. It may have been a split. It may have been a breakup. It may have been a departure from a roommate, a family member, a friend, a workplace, a boss. But often the Lovers in reverse is standing alone in the sense that one does after leaving a significant partnership. And there has been a loss, probably, but again, I think this is mostly a card of advice, advising you again to seek support. If not financial support, if that's not what you're in need of, then assistance. Here. If not financial support, then maybe you need assistance in the way of friendship. You need that type of support around you. And the Emperor card is underneath there. It may be urging you to ask for assistance from a divine masculine in your life, perhaps your father, a father figure. That's possible. It might be that that individual can help you or advise you on how to stand up for yourself at this time, as you are, it seems, embarking upon a new beginning as well. The situation you find yourself in, that we're speaking to here at the end of September, is rooted in the Seven of Pentacles energy, which is success. Success that requires some work still, the last length, the last stretch of work, but success nonetheless. Sure success, certain success, if one remains committed to one's tasks and duties that are required to complete that stretch of work, to reach that success. And in the recent past, as I said, you were standing on your own. And so whether it was a partnership or a job that you left, whatever left you standing alone, it seems that you were seeking that success on your own. And you knew where to give your time, you know now, where to give your time and energy, with whom to share your resources, your information, your time, with whom to give those resources and your energy in general. At the same time, you're having trouble, you're met with an energy that is having trouble walking away from someone or something. You're faced with that energy. It may be your own. It may be some part of you that still doesn't want to walk away from. I'm not sure, that's not showing up here what that is. Maybe if it was a lover, or if it was a job, a friend, a relative, whatever you've parted ways from that has recently left you standing on your own, some part of you may still be having trouble letting go of that person, that place, that job, those people, that energy. And if it's not you, then you're faced with someone who's having trouble letting go. It could be someone else entirely, a different situation, but I really think it's tied in here. I think if it's not you, it's probably that other person or those other people that you split ways from. If you're doing okay walking away, it does say you know, the reading doesn't indicate that you know where to give your time and energy. So it may very well be that they are having trouble walking away from you. Which does not change the fact, and the advice that I gave you at the beginning doesn't change the fact that you need to be moving toward a space of restful contemplation. Again, showing gratitude in solitude, in solemn meditation, showing gratitude for your life, for the things that it includes, that it makes up, that it might include, the opportunities, the potential, all of it. Again, if it was a significant split from a partnership or any significant bond in your life recently, it may be showing gratitude for having survived that split. Especially if you're in a situation where you've been able to stand on your own, but someone else is having trouble walking away from you. That's for many Capricorns. For some Capricorns, it is part of you that's having trouble walking away still. And when your ego is quiet, your crowning thoughts here tell us that when your ego is quiet, you know you need a break. You know you need this restful contemplation. For some of you, it's also telling us that this loss, which you are perceiving as a loss, this split is a loss to you. for some of you, that may be a much more minor injury than you think. It's not, for some of you, I'm not demeaning it for all of you. For some of you, it's not as big of a deal in the long run as you think it is now, whatever this loss is. And I think that's a big part of the reason why the advice is to seek support and to go within into restful meditation and contemplation and show gratitude for what's left, because I think in doing those things, you will see if it was only a minor injury, a minor loss, that if it was, then that will become clear in that space. And again, I want to pull the Emperor out. It may be your father, it may be your father of your children, divine masculine in some sense in your life, a brother, a good friend who is a divine masculine energy, who helps you with these things, who helps you either show that gratitude, work through that meditation if you're someone who has trouble with that, walk away from this whomever you've split from recently. Own the injury and accept that it's not as big of an injury as you thought, if that's the case. All of these things, I think this divine masculine hiding underneath of here could help you. And as far as signs, I see a Gemini possibly in your past, and I see this Aries possibly energy at the end of September now. So that is what we're looking at. That's just a quick reading for what you're looking at the end of September, Capricorns. I hope it offered you a little bit of insight, something you didn't have when you came to the reading. I really appreciate your likes on this video and subscribes to the channel. If you're interested in a personal reading, scroll down to the description box below. You'll see all of my services listed there. There's also a Virgo season reading for the collective. So I'll put a link to that in the description of the video as well, in case you're interested as summer ends. I love you all very much, Capricorns, and I will post another tarot fix for you as soon as I can.